With the goal of enhancing internally generated revenue and reducing backlog of court cases, the Lagos State Ministry of Justice brought together legal experts, judges, revenue officers, and policymakers, all aligning on the need for synergy between agencies and the judiciary in enforcing compliance and boosting public confidence. Lagos State Commissioner for Justice Lawal Pedro emphasizes the state's unwavering commitment to judicial reforms on prompt dispensation on pending cases, noting that prolonged revenue disputes stall progress and undermine economic planning.
The truth is that we have made good progress in Lagos State, and it's a deliberate effort towards recovery of outstanding taxes and bills due to Lagos State government from citizens and corporate bodies. By due process of law, we built and commissioned a commercial court complex in Tapa, Lagos, which presently serves as revenue court, pending the construction of a dedicated revenue court for Lagos State. We already have a special procedure for revenue matters in the High Court of Lagos State Civil Procedure Rule 2019. We have also gone ahead to establish a revenue recovery unit within the Ministry of Justice. Therefore, going forward, it is expected that revenue-related matters no longer take too long to conclude in our courts.
As you all know, revenue is the lifeblood of any government's ability to deliver on its mandate to the people. Without a robust and sustainable revenue framework, no state can hope to meet the expectation of its citizens in terms of infrastructure, public services, and development.
As Lagos continues to evolve as Nigeria's commercial nerve center, stakeholders say a responsive legal system is vital to safeguarding public resources, enhancing development, and reinforcing a culture of accountability.
While a substantial part of the legal regime is quite settled, there are reasonable doubts concerning the respective jurisdiction of federal and state high courts on personal income taxation. Administration of taxation in a state is the responsibility of the State Board of Internal Revenue. While dispute resolution and enforcement, one will think, is automatically the business of the state judiciary. That's how it should normally be.
Government policy is very clear. All revenue matters must be heard expeditiously. This is necessary because delay in revenue cases equals delay in governance delivery. We have the tools. What we need is the will to use them effectively for the benefit of the state and the interest of the general public.
I was a judge in a revenue court earlier in my day. I hardly had anything done. So when I hear special courts, special things for revenue cases, to be honest, we have to use the tools. But I can assure you from the judiciary and my colleagues, we want to work. The tools are there for us to work. So if you bring work for us to work, we will work.
With the theme, Speedy Dispensation of Revenue Cases in Court, for Lagos State Government, faster revenue justice is not just a legal priority, but an economic necessity.
Is used, if it is eventually used for the purpose for which it is meant for, or it is not paid.
Money banks have been urged to strengthen their internal mechanisms to prevent financial malpractices and to maintain depositors' confidence. This was the central message at the capacity building workshop for law enforcement agencies organized by the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation in Lagos. In addition to enhancing the skills to understand the behavior of criminal elements, law enforcement officers from Special Fraud Unit, Nigeria Financial Intelligence Unit, Fiscal Monitoring and Intelligence Unit, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Department of State Services, Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, as well as representatives from Federal Ministries of Justice and Finance, the Central Bank of Nigeria and NDIC are working together to prevent banks from failing.
The advancements in information technology that opens new possibilities and vistas in banking operations has also equally exposed the banking subsector to emerging threats. This situation increases the burden on the regulators and supervisors to enhance their operational capacities. It has also heightened the need for more collaboration between agencies involved in the fight against banking malpractices.
You will agree with me that there has been a lot of increases in financial technology, and this has brought about antecedent increase in cyber crimes and financial fraud. So this workshop, the importance of this workshop can never be overemphasized.
The workshop's discussions focused on investigating and prosecuting financial malpractices in banks, a critical analysis of strategies to prevent banks' failures. Organizers believe it is essential not to lose sight of maintaining a safe and sound financial system.
Cyber criminals at work, they are usually a step ahead because they take that as it's like a cartel. And so we must not rest on our laurels to, deal with them and be able to anticipate the antics, because this is important because their nefarious activities could impact financial system stability.
We always have also a way of conveying and advising the banks to fortify their risk management processes, which is actually where some of the frauds, emanate from. So we have our own internal mechanisms. We collaborate with the Central Bank of Nigeria in that regard.
For the past 15 years, NDIC has emphasized that sharing ideas, staying ahead of insider fraud and enhancing interagency collaboration will contribute to financial stability and help restore investor confidence. Joshua Murakinyo, LTV News, Lagos.